Top of my head, but I'd be happy to have staff try to get back to you.
It shocks me, given the fact that this is now an historic high on illegal border crossings. You're the chief law enforcement officer of our country. You come here before this committee. You devote not a word in your spoken remarks to this issue. You devote out of a 10-page written statement, one paragraph simply saying we need to expedite the immigration proceedings for asylum claims. I find that astonishing. Let me ask you this. Do you agree that an alien who's received proper notice of his or her immigration court hearing, who fails to appear at that hearing absent exceptional circumstances, and is ordered removed in absentia, should be removed from this country?
I'm not really familiar with exactly the circumstance you're talking about. There are rules about removal, and there are rules
when someone
that
is
the
ordered
Department
deported
of
by
Homeland Security
a
has
court.
established. I'm sorry.
If someone is ordered deported by a court, should they be removed?
If they're ordered deported by a court, then we have an obligation to follow the court's order.
And yet the president, on his opening day in office, instructed Customs Immigration and Customs Enforcement not to conduct such deportations.
I'm not familiar with the specific thing you're talking about. I'm sorry.
What circumstances would justify an independent prosecutor?
So we've had some history with independent prosecutors. Neither the Democrats nor the Republicans seem to like the result, regardless of who is appointed.
There have been multiple reports that Hunter Biden made enormous sums of money, and he's admitted that's because of his family ties. Now, that by itself might not be a crime, but there have also now been multiple reports that emails and other communications from Hunter Biden have indicated that his finances were intermingled with those of his father's, including a text to his daughter complaining that half of his earnings were going to his father. If that doesn't call for an independent investigation of the president, what would?
So I'm not going to comment about this investigation, but as everyone knows, there is an investigation going on in Delaware by the U.S. attorney who was appointed by the previous administration, and I can't comment on it any further than that.
That's being done under the Justice Department, not independently, and the Justice Department answers to the president, who's implicated in these emails.
Time of the gentleman has expired. Ms. Jayapal.